The Early Morning Centre is a community hub supporting Canberra people who are experiencing or at risk of experiencing homelessness and those experiencing social isolation. A safe, respectful and welcoming space where guests can access essential services.
Homeless here in Canberra can be lonely. There's many people here homeless and some seem to band together, I suppose for a bit of protection, a bit of conversation, but ultimately we are invisible and have no voice, and we get looked at like we're criminals or drug addicts or just the lower people of society, I suppose, But at the end of the day, we human beings.
At the Early Morning Centre, we understand that homelessness is more than just rooflessness. A home provides a sense of security, stability, privacy and safety.
I suppose lots of people think of homelessness just as rough sleeping, but really it goes much broader than that. We think of people as homeless if they don't have safe, secure and affordable housing.
Two of the biggest common myths that we hear all the time are things like all homeless people are addicts, and the other one is all homeless people have caused themselves to be living on the streets, which neither we agree with, of course.
We offer a free, hot, nutritious breakfast 5 days a week, prepared and served by our volunteers. We also provide essential services and facilities, including showers, lockers and computers with internet access. In addition to this, we facilitate healthcare services, accommodation support and community activities. Our vision is a fuller life for our guests. We achieve this goal by providing a safe space for connection, support and growth.
One of the amazing things I think about the Early Morning Centre is it provides a really inclusive and supportive community. And I think that's so important here because it doesn't exist elsewhere. And I think if the broader community could be more understanding and more accepting in the way that the Early Morning Centre is, I think that would be amazing. I think our larger community has so much to learn from what's been created here.
My biggest thing, for that is restoring people's dignity. Like they lose a lot of their dignity when they're out on the street. And places like the Early Morning Centre, or the Early Morning Centre in particular, that's what it does for them. It not only supplies a cuppa and a meal and socialising, but it's about the dignity too, where they can have a shower, they can be clean for the day. They can wash their clothes, Orange Sky come in, they can wash their clothes. I think that's the biggest part of it, to tell you the truth, people's dignity.
So one of the most transformative components I find to the Early Morning Centre being here is a lot of community integration. So it's a safe haven for those vulnerable people, which is really transformed my life and especially those around me. It provides a place to socialise, to interact, to reach out to community support service and to know somebody's there in the times of difficulty. Somebody's there that's a happy face is welcoming, which has been a really helpful part to my life, my progression.
It also means that being able to come here combats the loneliness, because a lot of times when people are homeless, it's the loneliness that the talking to other people, the being listened by other people, and here they get all of that. They have conversation, they have social activities and things, so it provides all of that support as well.
Oh, the help they give you, like if they try to, if you're having trouble, with housing, or if you're having trouble with clothes, or necessities, you get food. Just someone to talk to. Like if you've got problems or something, they'll sit down and talk to you, and try and help in every way they can.
Through, you know, providing essential services like medical and dental, which improve people's lives, linking them up with drug and alcohol and mental health services, and having a place to come where they, you know, we try to be friendly and helpful with people and make them feel welcome. So, you know, it's somewhere where they can come and feel sort of safe and relax and be part of the EMC community.
While often hidden by our high average income, poverty and inequality does exist in Canberra. Many Canberra families are in a position of having to forego not only the occasional luxury, but to decide between eating or turning on the heating. Over recent years, cost of living pressures have worsened for Canberrans living on low incomes. The Early Morning Centre depends exclusively on the generosity of volunteers, funding and donations from the ACT government, and generous members of the Canberra public.
As a civil society, we have a responsibility to each other, and so there is that certainly our society gives to each one of us in different ways, but opportunities to give back is really an important part, I think, for us as people in a society, and which helps our society to flourish and to grow.
So it's just the little things that if you can help out and just making a difference to one or two or a few more people's lives every day makes a difference.
Yeah, look, I say, there but for the grace of God go I.